Hi, KOG here. I'm here for, let's see, Stray Kids 신선노름, Divine. Now, thank you for recommending this. So here I am. Now, 신선노름, Divine. I'm not sure that's a good translation. 신선 is semi-godlike figures who are totally detached from like human greed and all the faults of humanity, and they're like one with the nature and meditating on the top of the mountain, usually like these old guys with like white long flowing beards and like meditating on top of the mountain, kind of Buddha like, and very peaceful. That's who they are. And 노름 means it's a game or play or something you do for fun. But when these two words come together, and when you call it 신선노름, like here, now that has another meaning. It means something that's very easy and peaceful and non-confrontational, that kind of thing. So let's say you have a job and you don't do much and you're just sitting around and nobody bothers you and they're paying you like crazy amount of money and you're just peaceful. Now that's a 신선노름. Okay, that's how the word is being used. Now everybody know this word, but we don't use it quite often. Well, because there aren't that many 신선노름 out there. We gotta work like dogs these days just to survive. So there aren't that many 신선노름. So let's see what this is all about. I don't know how it became divine. I guess it's a very Asian or Oriental concept, so it would have been very difficult to translate. Oh, Felix, the dude's name that I couldn't remember last time. The ridiculously good-looking dude. Okay.
And Stray Kids.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, hey. What should I do? Just do what I wanna do. 그렇게 쏘아 올린 곡. 뚜뚜뚜. 미래 위에 거인 우리 가리키는 문구. 밤같이 범상치 않은 시선들의 출두. Yeah, fresh on my shoe. Yeah, back on your culture. Yeah, 예술로 적셔. 주위에 없다가 삐딱한 리듬에 맞춰. 내가 만든 masterpiece. If you want more, follow me. 너를 닦아 in a piece. Vibing, we put the world. This, that, you, pop. We make it right, we make it right. Watch it go pop. We make it right, we make it right. 여기도 쿵더러러. 여기도 쿵더러러. 여기도 쿵더러러. We make it right, we make it right. Fall out from the real world.
Okay. First of all, I should, and I do, like this song already, because this has like the old hip hop vibe and the beat and the rap in it, like back from the 80s and 90s. And well, I grew up at that time, so yeah, it has to be my cup of tea. Yeah, it's just it's awesome, and I love the message, man. It's like they're like harkening back to their past, like do thing. They also had it here, and they do talk about it, how they're like making a new world, a better world, and with their culture and doing this stuff, and it's basically 신선노름 for them, something that is fun and enjoyable and easy. Well, I don't believe that, because JYP is now one of those companies where trainees are, I don't know, they go through a lot of preparations, a lot of work. They have very strong culture and dedication to work ethic. So I'm sure they had a whole lot of pain and hard work to get here, but now they are. I guess it is like it's great, man. They feel like they're spreading their art and stuff like that. I think that's what it's all about.
지구도 모자라 승천의 하늘로 신통방통한 요술을 부리는 내 맛으로 모두 놀래키고
Medical Mike.
세계의 법도 다르지 우리 선도 흐린 정도 몰라 우리는 모습에 범도 지를 겁먹고 공문이 뒤로 숨겨 little 통쾌를 다시 절세해줄게 선도
누명 만든 masterpiece. If you want more, follow me. 돌을 닦아 있는 peace. We vibing, with the world.
Oh yeah, Dongi Dokung Dororo, that's like a very old Korean beat. There, like that is the vocalization of that beat is like Korean old music where they're hitting the little drums and like they're spinning something. I mean that that kind of old Korean stuff. So Dongi Dokung Dororo is like how they describe a certain beat. Okay.
시선에 노름에 껴든져 아둔한 player Let it show you how we play it 동기덕쿵 dororo 동기덕쿵 dororo 동기덕쿵 dororo We make it right, we make it right 동기덕쿵 dororo 동기덕쿵 dororo 동기덕쿵 dororo We make it right
Mm-hmm. Okay, at the end, someone says 잘 놀았다, and that means I played well, which means I had fun in Korean. So, yeah. I think they're talking about their their career as Stray Kids as being Shinson Norum, the divine play. But like I said, Shinsons are not divine. Nobody looks. Well, people say, "Wow, it's like Shinson like," but they're not revered in that kind of way, or nobody has them as gods. They never have names. It's like class of people who are just above normal human beings. That's all that means. Like a superhuman, super, they're one with the nature. I mean, they're really, so they don't get in the people's affairs because they're above all of that. Anyway, CG was awesome. The music was awesome. And like I said, they talked about past, present, and even the future. 풍수지리 means, anyway, it's a way to figure out how things are and how things will be in the future, which I don't believe any of it, but it's a shamanistic thing. But the totality of it is, they're going to keep going, and it's fun. It just, now it's fun and easy for them to be Stray Kids and making things better and making great art, the music and all that stuff. I think that's what they're saying. Now I love it how they went back to the old style hip hop, And the whole thing, this music video or whatever, when they visualize, well, it's way back, but it is old Korean culture back here, and they talk about Shinseondoron. So the concept is really interesting too. And oh yeah, CG was awesome too, man. I should look. I I couldn't figure that out, but when the dragon was flying, I thought like it was very intricate. It was like really cool. So everything was done right. Um, that reminds me. Just a while back, I reacted to something, and it was from another company that used to be really good. And when I was looking, I didn't talk about it in the reaction, but when I saw it, I was just kind of disgusted. The CG was so bad that I was looking at it going, what? Because like free AI would do a better job. It would. Well, you need higher definition, so you might have to pay like $5-10 or something. But my CG was so bad when I was looking at it, I was going, "Oh my God, this like CG from '80s or something." I mean, not that back, but like early 2000s or something. It's just horrendous CG, and that's not a good news for a company. The whole thing about K-pop is their strive for perfection. There's no such thing as perfection, obviously, but they do try. They go into all the details, the song, the look, the the music, singing, dancing, choreography, what they wear, everything, man. Cinematography. They try to be good at everything, to make everything look great. And that's why they get better little by little. But when they just, especially when you are one of the oldest and biggest company, and you're not looking into the details like Stray Kids here or JYP is right now. Look at it. I mean, it's. I'm sure there are a bunch of faults, but you can tell every detail. They looked into it, and they tried to be, great. And that's why it comes out this good. But when you start, cutting corners, it just doesn't work. Anyway, well, sorry for. The thing is, I'm kind of late on this reaction, so whatever I say might not be very interesting. I know that because one of the things that I tried, since I'm a Korean old guy, KOG, I try to pick out the things and talk about things that a normal Western person might miss or would not understand. That's my shtick. And the fans these days, they seem to know everything, so I'm not that big of a help, but I'm sure it could help some of the people who are not into, for example, Stray Kids that much. So, but anyway, that's what I do. Gotta do what I gotta do. Thank you for the recommendation. This was awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.